Let's talk about solar power. So this is my Bluetti AC200P. It's a power station with 2 kilowatt hours worth of battery. It can run 2000 watts continuously, and I think it has a peak of 2400. So considering the size, it's a quite substantial inverter. Now this has a solar input which uses the XT90 connector. You put that into a cable that converts it into MC4 connectors for your standard solar connections. Now this is my solar journey, which started 2 years ago. This is my solar trailer, and as you can see, one of the panels is not doing so well, and I can show you a clip of why it's not doing well. So I would prop it up like this. And there you have it. Now it's late in the evening and it is April, so the sun is not very powerful at the moment, and there are clouds going in front of the sun at the moment. But each panel is 410 watts. This one is not that anymore though, but when they were new, they would provide 410 watts maximum, and that would be 820 of course when put them together. Now that's actually too much for the Bluetti to handle, but given the fact that you would probably not get the full power out of it, I would much rather just have a little bit overkill panels to the Bluetti. So let's try to see how much power we can pull when the solar panels are not exposed properly. It's powering on, and we're only making about 63 watts. Luckily enough, we have 98% power on the battery. So what's the purpose for this? Well, initially I bought the Bluetti for going to a Geek-Con event where there was no power available for the booth that I had, and I needed to run my Commodore 64 and my 3D printer and stuff like that. So I bought this in order to charge it and have it during the day. Now that worked just fine, but I also wanted to use it on a daily basis. So I bought these two panels to set them up in the front yard, and I would pull some cables into to the Bluetti box, which was supposed to be in the gaming room. And there it should be connected to my UPS, which runs my server and my fiber router and essentially everything that's running my Wi-Fi as well, my switches and network and stuff like that. I wanted to do that for two reasons. One of them being, in the event of a power failure, I would have lots of power to run the entire system. And the other one was if I could save some money on the electricity bill, since running equipment like that for 24/7, it's gonna add up to a lot of energy. Yeah, that's how my solar journey began. And then 6 months ago, I think, we finally got an entire house solar system, but that will be in another video. So what can this run? Well, let me show you. This is a 2000 watt heater. It has a heat element and a fan. So it has two settings: full power, which is 2000 watts, half power, which is only 1000 watts, and then only the fan. That doesn't consume that much energy just for running the fan, and it doesn't heat anything. So Let's try to put this on the Bluetti box with 1000 watts of power being drawn. So what you have to do is you have to go into the menu and press AC and then press on. And the fan starts immediately, and also the fan within the inverter, because now we're pulling 1000 watts, so it has to work a bit more, and that makes it warmer, which means it has to dissipate some of that heat within the inverter. It turns off when it needs to, and then turns back on again automatically. Now let's take it to 2000 watts. Just to confirm how much is being pulled, 989 watts. Now let's take it to full power. And I don't know if you could hear the difference. The fan in the inverter was ramping up, so now it's at full capacity at the moment. And I can actually feel the heat, so it does do something. Now, I did actually try to use this last year, I think, where the sun was out and I was creating excess power from the panels, and well, instead of just wasting all that excess energy, I could use it in a heating element like this. It's been working fine for the last couple of years, and I'm still using it today. Just in another way, since I can't have this trailer parked outside in the front lawn. That would not sit well with my spouse. But luckily, there are other options to charge this. So ever since we have the big solar system installed on the house, at start, we didn't generate that much. But at this moment in April, it's really starting to generate a lot of power, and some of that I can use to charge the Bluetti box and still have that as a backup. So what we have is this charging brick, which is connected to the mains. And this can charge the Bluetti box with 500 watts. And this is connected to a smart plug, which I can turn off or on even by a schedule, but also manually on my phone. But let's put the Bluetti box back where it belongs.